If we're live, I definitely want to repeat that. You can smile until you're spoken to. This is happening 20 hours into the event. You can smile until you're spoken to. Welcome back to Roll20CON.
Yay! We're on the home stretch.
Yeah, we're almost there. This is actually I'm ducking out after this one.
You're donezo?
Yeah, I'm flying somewhere tomorrow, and I don't sleep on planes so much. So I'm doing that terrible thing where I'm cutting out and leaving it in the excellent care of the rest of the staff. But actually, it worked out really nicely in terms of overlap throughout the day. I think so far, not too many hiccups.
Yeah, I was just saying, it seems like all the Roll20 staff are like always accessible, so it's been really nice. And I'm sitting behind one of the next D&D players.
Right. Nice.
So if you hear him talking, he's preparing for his segment. So I'm sorry about the sound. But how was the last one, you guys? It was like the game of the GMs.
We had super fun.
Mm-hmm. What was the highlight for you?
I thought the world was just really super cool. Like this whole like post-apocalyptic, like dozens of risen and fallen civilizations. Now the world is dying, and it's turning from a world of like water to a world that was like turned to ash and stuff. Really cool. Very Dark Souls.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And yet there was still time for singing. Like that's
there was singing?
There was singing. A lot of singing, Anna.
I'm so sad I missed that. This was my like come home from work time, so I was on the bus when I missed that.
It was good singing.
It's a really good set of characters and personalities.
Yeah.
Every base covered.
It was funny because like we didn't even talk about what our bonds could be. We just each picked them, and then they ended up working really well together.
Really? How so?
Well, like they really implied a story. Like let's see, I didn't write them all down, but I chose that this was not my first adventure with Bastion, who's played by Kira, and independently from me, Kira chose that Bastion had fought with me before.
Whoa!
And so like just things like that. Yeah, like I'm writing a ballad about the adventures of Viconica, and also Viconica cast something of mine into the fire for me, and she still owes me my dues. So just like really cool, like yeah, it was worked. It was just interpreting in a way that really worked really well. Yeah.
Well, and you guys have been involved in a lot of stuff with Roll20CON, not just that game, right?
This was we were both involved in the GMing for Roll20 panel prior.
Yeah.
But that's the only other thing that I was involved with.
I consider that a lot.
Fair enough.
Yeah. More than a thing.
More than one. We did have a lot of repeat people who were willing to stick around and stream a lot today, which is
that's good. It's valuable. Yeah. So that was a fun panel as well. Yeah.
I feel like I should talk numbers just because that's what I do when I'm around really fast. Right now we're sitting at 2,800 or so donated to Cybersmile today. So thank you everybody who's donated to Cybersmile. Keep doing that. We are not planning on keeping that promotional pack around after this, so you might want to get on that. It is a really cool pack.
Can you tell us more about what's in the promotional pack?
In the promotional pack, we've got essentially the fine people of the marketplace went and they made bullies and reformed bullies of different fantasy varieties and the like. It's very snazzy. They incorporated one of the recurring props from today, the spotted handkerchief and some other things. There's also map tiles in it as well, so it's kind of a little bit of everything, a few different art styles. It's really nice. It's the sort of thing that it was really cool that they were all willing to pitch in and make that happen. So,
there are some Minotaurs in it, which I'm really jazzed about. Some really good-looking Minotaurs, so I highly recommend it. I made my donation to Cybersmile. Neal knows how I feel about Minotaurs.
The other
I know how Jeff feels about Minotaurs. We're meant for each other.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's us and our horns.
Or hopefully horny people.
Yeah, I guess.
One other numbers mention before I go. It does not look like we're going to break concurrent users for the night. So boo on that. We did not play enough games today. We played a lot. We got over 11,000 people, but it does not look like we're going to break our all-time record. it's one of those, like, why do people come at certain days and not others? I don't know. It's the magic of.
Are we close to your all-time record of
13,000 is our concurrent record. Right now we're at 11,000, and usually at this hour it goes down more than up because the East Coast starts going to bed. So unless somebody in the Pacific Ocean is really going to make things happen in the next few hours,
a couple thousand people.
Right. If we could get a couple thousand people to get up. But
that's a whole lot of games, though. And I know that a lot of people were celebrating by finding games with new groups that they had never played with before, right?
We had a ton of games today, and I'm certain we'll have stats on everything in terms of who all went ahead and like turned on. Like that was another thing too. Like how many people? It was kind of a challenge for us internally that we could actually get to say that they were part of the convention, not just, hey, you're playing on Roll20. So we'll probably release some of that after we've gone in and dug through the numbers and played with that sort of thing. But yeah, we had a lot of people. Like 11,000 people is a lot of people at any, and that's at one time too. Like that's just the peak. This morning, actually, we were really high for what a Friday morning would be. We had a good 9,000 people on like early today.
Wow.
So, yeah, those were our overall day was really, really high for us. It's just we did not at one specific time break that 13,000. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, but
I feel like that's pretty dang cool.
It's a pretty good day. It has been. There's no doubt about that.
Awesome.
And if you think about a first-year con, any first-year con that you go to is never quite as big as the second one or the third one. You're figuring out what it means to even go or take part, and especially an online con that a lot of people are like, what does that mean? I think a lot of people have been here in the stream or watching or cheering for their favorite players and things, and maybe they next year.
Well, that's one of the things too. Like I'm looking at the like the Roll20 virtual tabletop area on Twitch. So many games that there were at least I think 3 other games that are just 24 hours individual streams.
Whoa!
That are still going today.
Wow.
So props to those people keeping that running all day, and then just a glut of other games. It looks like there's a whole lot of Star Wars going on right now. If you're looking around on Twitch for other viewing, and for some reason don't want to watch what's next. I want to watch what's next, and I have to go pack. But
yeah, we should say what's next because I think they're just about ready to start.
Tenra Bancho Zero. This game is ridiculous. Have any of you played this game?
No, can you tell me about it? Because I'm very curious.
It's anime. The game is probably the best. Seriously, it's very much anime. The game
Does it have mecha?
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Does it have cat girls?
I don't believe it has cat girls.
That's
At
more
least
made
when
up.
I did it. There was no.
Okay.
Neal, have you ever played Made RPG?
No.
Oh, buddy, we got to do that.
I think I'm a little too shy to play Made RPG.
You would be surprised.
Maybe it would come from within you.
Yeah, I think it would. I think you would tap into a wellspring of made.
Maybe for your birthday, Steven.
All right.
Well, I mean, Nolan, it's about 9, so should we get the other game going now?
If they're ready to go, I'm looking to yes. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's do it. Everybody enjoy. Have a good rest of the con.
It is incredibly.